The situation in the Middle East has hit a boiling point, with tensions escalating to unprecedented levels. The region, already fraught with historical conflicts and political instability, now faces a new and potentially catastrophic threat. The White House has just issued a grave warning highlighting the severity of the situation. Officials are on high alert, monitoring developments closely and preparing for any potential fallout. Iran is preparing to launch a ballistic missile attack on Israel, a move that could ignite a broader conflict in the already volatile region. This development has sent shockwaves through the international community, raising concerns about the potential for widespread violence. This alarming development has escalated fears of a full-blown war in the region. The potential for widespread destruction and loss of life is immense, and the international community is watching with bated breath. Israel is on high alert, with its military forces mobilized and ready to respond to any aggression. The nation's defense systems are being tested and reinforced, as the threat of an imminent attack looms large. The U.S. has pledged unwavering support to its staunch ally, actively assisting Israel in bolstering its defense mechanisms. This includes the provision of advanced military technology and intelligence sharing to ensure Israel is well prepared for any eventuality. Israeli military officials are bracing for potential missile attacks targeting multiple air bases and a critical intelligence base near Tel Aviv. These preparations underscore the seriousness of the threat and the need for a robust defense strategy. The nation is prepared to counter any aggression, underscoring the gravity of the situation and the potential for a large-scale Israeli response. Military drills and simulations are being conducted to ensure readiness. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reaffirmed the United States' commitment to Israel's defense. His statements have been clear and resolute, emphasizing the strong bond between the two nations. This strong message aims to deter further Iranian aggression and reassure Israel of its security guarantees. The U.S. is making it clear that any attack on Israel will be met with a swift and decisive response. Meanwhile, the U.S. Embassy in Israel has issued a shelter-in-place advisory to its personnel, reflecting the seriousness of the situation. Security measures have been heightened and contingency plans are in place to protect American citizens. Iran's ballistic missile program has been a source of growing concern for years. The country's advancements in missile technology have raised alarms, with experts warning of the increased threat to regional stability. The potential attack comes at a time of heightened tensions in the region. The long-standing animosity between Israel and Iran has reached a critical juncture, with both sides preparing for the worst. The U.S. has condemned Iran's actions, calling for de-escalation, urging both sides to exercise restraint and engage in dialogue to prevent further escalation. Diplomatic channels are being utilized to try and defuse the situation. The international community is urging for restraint. Leaders from around the world are calling for calm and emphasizing the importance of diplomacy in resolving the crisis. Diplomatic efforts are in full swing to de-escalate the situation and prevent a full-blown conflict. Negotiations are ongoing, with mediators working tirelessly to bring both sides to the table. Secretary Blinken is in contact with leaders from both sides, pushing for dialogue over violence. His efforts are part of a broader international push to prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. The world is watching anxiously as events unfold. News outlets are providing continuous coverage, and analysts are weighing in on the potential outcomes of this crisis. The coming hours and days will be critical in determining whether diplomacy can prevail, or if the region will be plunged into another devastating conflict. The stakes are incredibly high and the consequences of failure could be dire. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. As the situation evolves, we will continue to bring you the latest information and analysis.